If you're gluten-free and you want a delicious pie crust recipe that's buttery, delicious, and tender, the kind of pie crust that you don't just leave behind and eat the middle, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is my recipe. I use it every year and everyone eats it, gluten-free or not. So I hope you try it. It's just a short video. I hope this helps. The dry ingredients start off very easy. We're just whisking them together in a medium-sized bowl, and then we're done. Super easy. Then it's cutting in cold butter into chunks. Lots of cold butter, because that's what makes it taste good, and a little bit of shortening too, because shortening has a different melting point than butter and it helps it stay pliable when you're rolling it out, but not so much because it doesn't taste that great. Anyway, then you're going to cut in the butter, and if you don't know what that is, it's just smushing it in. You could use your fingers, you could use a fork, a pastry blender. If you need to do it quickly, you can use a Cuisinart food processor too, and you want to end up with these breadcrumb looking things. It's slightly moist. Then here's the whole process in this video. Nothing is cut here. We're just adding water, ice cold water gradually, and stirring it in. What we want is it to start to stick together, and you'll see I use my hands or a fork and it starts to kind of stick together in little clumps, but it's still not quite enough water. So you're going to keep adding water until you can form it into a little bit of a ball. Sometimes you need less and sometimes you need more. I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe it's the humidity in the air, but that's how that goes. But you can see it's starting to get more cohesive and stick together a little bit. And when it starts to form those nice big clumps, see like that right there, you know it's going to be a dough. And see how I'm kind of smushing it together? And then you have this nice dough ball, and it looks like the dough that you buy in a store. You can use this right now. It's gluten-free dough. You can mix it a little bit more. It's not going to get gross and tough because it's gluten-free. You want to make sure you use flour when you roll it out. You really do, on the top and the bottom, because otherwise it'll stick to the rolling pin. And you're going to roll it a little bit and turn it. Make sure you keep adding flour, which I'm not all that good at doing. Anyway, you just keep doing it and making it thinner and thinner. If it splits, you can put it back together. You want it about 1/8 of an inch thick, ideally, but that takes a while. As you can see, it's a little bit fussy, and if you don't put flour on the bottom, it will stick and it'll rip, just like this piece here. But no problem, you just form it back together, make sure you have flour on the top and bottom, and keep rolling. And look, it's still a beautiful dough, and you can use this. I love that about gluten-free dough. It's just not as hard to deal with. This is a tart, but you can see it trims nicely. You can pick up the pieces. Always with your trimmings, even with pie, I use them to make little leaves or whatever decorations. They help if you have imperfections in your pie dough, or if you just want to make it beautiful. I use it for both reasons. I hide things with them, and I think it makes it look really cute too. So if you're going to put them on the top, I know this is a tart, not a pie, but it's the exact same dough. You can use an egg wash or cream, and you brush it on there. It'll give it a nice golden finish. And it also helps stick those extra dough pieces on, like these leaves I like to use. They'll just stay on there really nicely. You could use water if you weren't using an egg wash. You can also use cream instead of an egg wash. Anyway, look how cute this looks. This was a hot mess internet recipe, which I will not recommend, but this crust is amazing. Flaky, delicious, buttery. You'll want it on every pie. Everyone will be licking the crumbs off the plate. Well, maybe not, but anyway, that's the pie crust. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helped you feel confident making a crust. Let me know if you have questions. I hope you use it, and happy holidays.